Hey, what's up guys, my name is Asian Psycho, and this will be the last portion to my Exploring the Arsenal series featuring the Remington 870 family, and we're gonna finish it off with the last NX rare variant of the Remington, which is the R870 MCS mod. Now, first of all, before I begin, I would like to thank C Simple, who is a fellow clanmate of mine, and to the Idiot Mobile clan, and thank you very much, C Simple, for allowing me to access your account and activate your 30-day R870 MCS mod. Without you, I probably wouldn't have found another guy who was willing to let me on his account or something like that in order to access the R870 MCS mod. So big thank you to C Simple. So let's get right into the review on the MCS mod. Now, first of all, I will not be going over the stats because according to Nexon, all the stats on the MCS mod are exactly identical to the MCS. So if you guys want to check out the stats, either refer to Combat Arms weapons the Arsenal page and see it there, or just check out my MCS review and you will know the stats there. So yeah, that's about it for its stats. Once again, they are exactly identical to the NX standard variant, the R870 MCS. Now, the key defining feature and what makes the R870 MCS mod so significant in the Combat Arms arsenal is the fact that it is the only shotgun in Combat Arms currently to have any kind of scope on it. And it's the scope, or a little bit of information on the scope itself. It is the reflex sight, I believe it's called. It's the same one it's the same integrated scope as you can find on the FAMAS G2, the FAMAS G2 SE, and if I don't remember if there's any other ones that are that come attached with the that the sight comes attached to. The FAMAS G2 and the G2 SC series guns are the only ones that I can think of that also have the same scope attached, like integrated to it. But yeah, this is the only shotgun in Combat Arms, once again, to have any kind of scope attached to it. So now that's pretty significant because, as you probably guys know, shotguns, you can't aim down their sights. So you've just got to hip fire, and hip firing really limits shotguns to to really close range or middle range, depending on what your shotgun is. Now, with the scope on it, you would think that you would like be able to aim at targets better at long range. What I have found out through testing in like by myself, it was in a public room, but then I was alone by myself in an oil rig, and there was no enemy like bothering me or anything, but I did test the bullet spreads on the Remington 870 MCS mod while scoping in, and for any of you guys who play Modern Warfare or any Call of Duty, like Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, you would know, or I don't know if you guys know this or not, but it's been proven that in Call of Duty, if you aim down your sights with shotguns, you will the bullet spread will change somehow. In Modern Warfare 2, it kind of tightened the bullet spread a little bit. In Modern Warfare 3, it doesn't tighten it, but it changes it somehow. So I don't know what the deal with that is. But in Combat Arms, aiming down this sight for the R870 MCS mod does not change anything at all. Your bullet spread will be exactly identical if you were just to hip fire. The scope is just there to facilitate your aiming. It does not do anything else at all. Once again, the scope is just there just to help you aim a little bit better at middle range. It in no way does it change the bullet spread at all. In no way does it like make it tighter. So in other words, picture this: you might be trying to shoot someone while scoping in with the MCS mod, and you might be shooting the guy at the head or aiming for his head where the reticle is exactly over your enemy's head, and you're not getting the headshot you want. That's because of the fact that the bullet spreads may actually go around the guy. So try to think about that a little bit. And once again, that's due to the fact that the R870 MCS mod's scope does not change your bullet spread at all. Basically, scoping down your sight or scoping on this sight basically means the same as just hip firing. So once again, guys, this scope isn't really as useful as you might think. I mean, for some people it might be really good because that scope might be like the best thing in the world and it's like the shit to them. And for other people it's just like a annoying addition where they don't really need it, and pretty much rocking the MCS is like the same thing. So I mean, it's all on personal preference. I find the scope a little bit useful, just to help me around with my aiming at middle range. But I mean, for the most part, I don't really use it that much. In this gameplay, though, you will see me use a scope, just to show you what the game, how it, you know, how it fires and how it works while scoping down the sight. But for the most part, I don't really use it. Now, there are certain things that are different about the MCS mod. The first one being obviously the scope, which I've already covered. The second one being its changed ammo count. As you can see, it starts with 8 rounds or 8 shells in the chamber with 24 in reserve. That might seem a little bit insignificant, but trust me, that extra shell will save your butt a lot of times. Even if it's not even if it doesn't save your butt too many times, it's still going to save your butt a lot of times. Sorry for redundancy, but I just gotta emphasize that, because that last shell can be the difference between that killing your enemy and reloading and wasting a couple of precious seconds that you could have spent killing your enemy by flipping out your sidearm or something. That last shell is crucial, and if you guys don't feel like putting like an extended mag on your MCS shotgun, then you will like the MCS mod because of that last extra shell. I don't know, I'm probably just exaggerating this, but I mean, you can never be safe, so, or it's better to be safe than sorry. So I mean, who doesn't want more ammo for their gun, right? So once again, it comes with 8 rounds in the chamber and 24 rounds in reserve. Let's see, it's also a pump action. It is also the same pump action shotgun as it is for its rest of its variants. And yeah, one thing I would like to mention though is the fact that for some reason it feels like it has a lot more stopping power. I don't know why, but sometimes the MCS just wouldn't put people down fast enough. But it was very rare that happened. For the MCS mod, oh, there's a good example of what happens when you scope in. Sometimes the bullet will go. Sometimes you get headshots where you don't even aim for the head, and sometimes you just won't hit anything at all. Anyway, where was I? The MCS mod just feels like it has significantly increased stopping power over the MCS. I rarely had any problems with feeling like I wasn't dealing the enemy enough damage. So hopefully you guys won't have that kind of problem as well. And for its attachment options, well, you can't attach a scope on it because it's already got one anyway, and because it's a shotgun, mostly for any other shotgun you wouldn't have been able to attach a scope anyway. So, and yeah, that's about it, because everything else is pretty much identical to the MCS, the R870 MCS. Now, because of its scope, I would like to kind of tweak the final rating for the MCS mod, and at close range, it's still going to stay at an 85, but at middle range, it's going to go slightly up at 82, just because of the fact that it may or may not help different people in getting those shots off more easily. So I don't know what your guys' preferences are. I don't know if having a scope on a shotgun seems like the best idea in the world, but I mean, it's up to you. So thank you guys for watching, and let's see what our final rating is, and that is at an 83.5%. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. This has been the conclusion episode to the Exploring the Arsenal. Almost said Road to Mastery again. And yeah, once again, this has been featuring the Remington 870 family. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and see you in the K5 pistol review. Thanks, guys, and have a good day.